flying, fingers working, princess teaching, never shirking, glitter goblins pass through ways, Emma managing our days, Melanie streams in purple hues, we're the team that never loses. ScrappyShak, come and make your dreams come back. We'll show you how to cut and paste. Nothing here will go to waste. ScrappyShak. Love and laughter, that's our track. Purple walls and friendly faces. This is where your heart embraces all the joy that you can make here at our ScrappyShak. Walking to our purple paradise where creativity comes alive. Melanie's got the vision clear, Red's Kentucky charm is here. April's got that princess flair with military precision there. Barbie sprinkles magic dust in this place we call a trust. Come on in, don't be shy, we'll teach you how to reach the sky. ScrappyShak, come and make your dreams come back. We'll show you how to cut and paste. Nothing here will go to waste. ScrappyShak, love and laughter, that's our track. Emma's young blood leads the way, making magic every day. Barely art school holds it tight from morning sun to late at night. Retreat weekends, learn and grow all the tricks we wanna show. Every color, every thread builds a joy that lies ahead. Take my hand, I'll show you how we can start creating now. ScrappyShak, come and make your dreams come back. We'll show you how to cut and paste. Nothing here will go to waste. ScrappyShak, love and laughter, that's our track. Red hair flying, fingers working, princess teaching, never shirking, glitter goblins pass through ways, Emma managing our days, Melanie streams in purple hues, we're the team that never loses. ScrappyShak, come and make your dreams come back. We'll show you how to cut and paste. Nothing here will go to waste. ScrappyShak, love and laughter, that's our track. Purple walls and friendly faces. This is where your heart embraces all the joy that you can make here at our ScrappyShak. Walking to our purple paradise where creativity comes alive. Melanie's got the vision clear, Red's Kentucky charm is here. April's got that princess flair with military precision there. Barbie sprinkles magic dust in this place we call a trust. Come on in, don't be shy, we'll teach you how to reach the sky. ScrappyShak, come and make your dreams come back. We'll show you how to cut and paste. Nothing here will go to waste. ScrappyShak, love and laughter, that's our track. Emma's young blood leads the way, making magic every day. Barely art school holds it tight from morning sun to late at night. Retreat weekends, learn and grow all the tricks we wanna show. Every color, every thread builds a joy that lies ahead. Take my hand, I'll show you how we can start creating now. ScrappyShak. Red hair, flying fingers working, princess teaching, never shirking. Glitter goblins pass through ways, Emma managing our days. Melly's dreams in purple hues, we're the team that never loses. ScrappyShak, come and make your dreams come back. We'll show you how to cut and paste. Nothing here will go to waste. ScrappyShak. Love and laughter, that's our track. Purple walls and friendly faces, this is where your heart embraces. All the joy that you can make here at our ScrappyShak.
Barbie, tell Melanie 2 minutes. Thank you.
Walking to our purple paradise where creativity comes alive. Melanie's got the vision clear, Red's Kentucky charm is here. April's got that princess flair with military precision there. Barbie sprinkles magic dust in this place we call a trust. Come on in, don't be shy, we'll teach you how to reach the sky. ScrappyShak, come and make your dreams come back. We'll show you how to cut and paste, nothing here will go to waste. ScrappyShak, love and laughter, that's our track. Emma's young blood leads the way, making magic every day. Barely art school holds it tight from morning sun to late at night. Retreat weekends, learn and grow, all the tricks we wanna show. Every color, every thread builds a joy that lies ahead. Take my hand, I'll show you how we can start creating now. ScrappyShak, come make your dreams come back. We'll show you how to cut and paste, nothing here will go to waste. ScrappyShak, love and laughter, that's our track. Red hair, flying fingers working, princess teaching, never shirking. Glitter goblins pass through ways, Emma managing our days. Melly's dreams in purple hues, we're the team that never loses. ScrappyShak, come and make your dreams come back. We'll show you how to cut and paste, nothing here will go to waste. ScrappyShak, love and laughter, that's our track. Purple walls and friendly faces, this is where your heart embraces. All the joy that you can make here at our ScrappyShak. Walking to our purple paradise where creativity comes alive. Melanie's got the vision clear, Red's Kentucky charm is here. April's got that princess flair with military precision there. Barbie sprinkles magic dust in this place we call a trust. Come on in, don't be shy, we'll teach you how to reach the
So I am keeping this computer plugged into the power for now, because when I'm plugging it back into this, it's not charging. Okay. So I'm gonna switch it when it's time to go down for the down camera. Okay. Just telling you in case I have to run and pee or something. Okay. Because it's emergency. Yeah, I don't know why it's not charging anymore. Wait, you say anymore. That's really weird. Yeah.
But no going off the feet because I have no idea what you're talking about. So
This little right here.
uh-huh.
This little here. Oh, and this one goes in there.
Oh. It's not charging it?
Mm-mm. Not even a triple charge. It's not even showing up as charging. Because I had it plugged in all night. So this morning I was checking it again and I just unplugged this and plugged that and now we're charging.
Okay. That's weird.
Well, a lot of our wires need some love. Over there. There's a lot of broken.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Are you ready?
I also think we need to lower this. Or add another bar here with a lower hammer. Where is he? We had another camera. We used to have over here, and we would move it over there and do the.
I know nothing. Nothing except schmoozers.
Oh, Diane's texting hands. I'm not live on my channel, she says.
You don't understand that I'm live on Facebook. I just checked.
Yeah, hers isn't on there. It's just the 3.
What else
Oh,
is supposed to
she
be?
can hear us talking.
Oops, that's not good. Why aren't you muted, Mom?
Walk into our purple paradise where creativity comes alive. Melanie's got the vision clear. Red's Kentucky charm is here. April's got that princess flair with military precision there. Barbie sprinkles magic dust in this place we call a trust. Come on in, don't be shy. We'll teach you how to reach the sky. Scrappy Shack, come and make your dreams come back. We'll show you how to do this. Nothing here will go to waste.
And we need to turn off the ScrappyShak music.
It's done.
All right. Hello, everybody. I heard that you could hear us talking a few minutes ago. Sorry about that. We're trying to figure out all of the things that are happening here in the little studio. It shows that my mic is muted. Are we muted still? Because it says that it is. Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you can hear me.
It shouldn't be muted.
Okay.
Mine's muted.
Okay. Well, then I guess we're not. Do we even have anybody on? I'm not seeing anybody on,
Yeah,
like even Diane, nobody. So I know that Diane said that we weren't live on her channel, so maybe she can switch over to another channel. Do you want to text her really quick about that and let her know that I don't know why we're not live on her channel? But oh, there she is. She says she can hear us. Good morning, everybody. This is like you know what? We wouldn't be ScrappyShak if we didn't have technical difficulties, but we don't care. We're still here for you every single Saturday morning at 9 a.m. to show you all the new stuff we have going on and to give you all of our fun announcements about classes and all the things. So that's what I am going to do for you today. We're supposed to be in the mid 80s today, April. And all next week, too. I'm so not looking forward to the warm weather.
I'm good with like 69, 70.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Let's have spring weather.
But I grew up in Chicago, and I always said it was too cold there, and I hated it. But I'll tell you what, I think as I get older, I think I enjoy the cold weather more.
No.
I do.
No. It
Not
hurts my
like
body.
really cold, not like Chicago cold, okay? But like 60s. Is great for me. And so I'm not looking forward to the 80s at all. I like to wear sweatshirts and jeans all day, every day. So what about you? What about you guys that are out there watching us? Do you like to wear sweatshirts and jeans, or are you a shorts and t-shirts kind of a person, or somewhere in the middle? I don't know. So Barbie says, shout out to Sandy Pence and Shay LeBlanc who visited us last weekend and brought us cookies from one of the bakeries in Helen. Those did not go to waste, although I did not get any.
You weren't here.
I know.
You missed it.
I know. I guess so. That's what happens. You know, going home and taking care of my husband, I get no sympathy for that.
Nope.
No cookies.
Nope. snooze, you lose, and eat
I
cookie.
guess so. So Roger had his heart procedure a couple of weeks ago, and he is doing better. He's recovering as we go through. So we're continuing to work on that. Hello, Teresa. Teresa says she loves the heat. She doesn't like being cold.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I
I'm
like
with TT.
I like the cool weather. I don't think I want to live in Chicago again for sure, but I like the cooler weather. Do you know that last Wednesday, this past Wednesday or Tuesday, it was snowing in North Dakota?
No.
Like Roger's whole family is from North Dakota, and they were sending us pictures. It was snowing. This is April. It's crazy. He was telling me that he remembers it snowing in June one year.
I'd move.
I know, right? Like, why do you live there still?
Yeah.
I know my sister-in-law, Chris, watches occasionally. And so, Chris, if you're watching, why do you choose to live there? I'm just saying. All right. Anyway, enough about the weather. Okay. So what are our
old people talking about the weather?
Yeah, but I'm not talking about like going to the bathroom and all my medical problems. So I'm not really an old person.
So
yet.
a third of the way.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. All right. Some days I feel like an old person, but most days inside I feel like I'm still 25. So
It's good.
yeah. All right. Anyway,
I digress.
moving on. Good morning, everybody. So this is April 11th, not April 4th, which is on my paper here. So
talk
to the goblin. Yeah. All right. So today is the last day for 25% off paper and cardstock. Any of the paper that's on pre-orders are excluded from that sale, but anything in stock. So 25% off paper and cardstock. We seldom do sales on paper and cardstock because it's so heavy to ship, and we do free shipping at $99. So if you're looking to get some paper and cardstock, now's the time. And we're also running a special of 40% off, I believe, on ScrappyShak cardstock going on this week as well. So if you are looking for the perfect cardstock for bases, the perfect cardstock for blending, and the perfect cardstock for die cutting, ink blending, all of that, ScrappyShak cardstock is your cardstock. It's actually really affordable as well. It's 20 sheets for $3.99. And now I don't think you want to use this cardstock necessarily for putting things on top of your cards and stuff like that, because it's pretty heavy duty and you can use a lighter weight for that. But it's great for bases, it's great for die cutting, and it's really great for blending. It is one of the smoothest, velvetiest, smoothest cardstocks that you'll be able to get out there. So give it a shot. Try it out. It's 40% off, normally $3.99 for 20 sheets, and we're doing 40% off for you to try it. It's part of our Try It Tuesday. And for those of you who haven't been keeping up with that, we are doing a Try It Tuesday, putting out a product that's going to have a really, really special sale on it every Tuesday, and then that sale goes on all week. And then we're also doing a Top 5 Friday. So some of you asked, we've had a lot of people coming in saying, I'm just getting into card making. What are the top 5 things I need? Or junk journaling or something like that. And so every Friday we do a Top 5 Friday. And this week we did it yesterday for ink blending. This whole month of April is card making month for us. And so our Top 5 Friday yesterday was ink blending, and the Goblin is going to be doing a demo on a really, really cool technique of ink blending. And if you look at our Top 5 Friday blog on our website, you might get a little hint as to what she'll be doing in a few minutes.
She's such a salty girl.
She is kind of salty. Okay, because she likes the salt life. No clues in that at all. Okay. Also, you should go ahead. I'm just reading from this paper, by the way. You should go ahead and order your Tim Holtz palette paper for May. It's only a couple of weeks away, and May's colors are teal, blue, and indigo. These have been, when they come out, they have been selling pretty quickly. And we do we have that in stock yet? I don't think we do, right?
Those ones are not here yet.
So they're not here yet, but we have, that limited amount that we get for our first shipment. And so who can't eat salt? Barbie can't eat salt. Oh, It's bad for blood pressure. Okay. Anyway, pre-order your Tim Holtz palette paper for May. It's teal, blue, and indigo are the colors. So beautiful. You can use them for anything. Like, I love those colors. They're some of my very, very favorite colors to work with. If you go to our website, along that top menu line, you'll see a place for pre-orders, and you'll be able to see them there. Okay, next Saturday at 2:00, there is the tag book class that we've been talking about for the last few weeks. There's only one seat left in that class, and we're super excited about it. So one seat left. If you're local, well, heck, even if you're not, fly in for the class. Who cares?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. If you're local and you would like to get in, there is one seat left for
Diane,
that
start
tag class.
driving.
Come on, Diane. We're waiting for you. Let's go. And then the next day, so next Sunday, not tomorrow, but next Sunday, April 19th, there is a wood sign class. We don't have anybody scheduled in that class right now, so we are considering canceling it. So if you want to get in that class, I would do it by the end of the day tomorrow, or we're probably going to end up canceling that class altogether. Okay, Nashville Craft Retreat. We are going to be there. I don't know if Erin is watching, but I haven't told her yet for sure. But we have confirmed that we are going to be at the Nashville Craft Retreat, and that is May 27th through the 30th, I think. May 27th through the 30th, something like that. Yeah, because I think we leave on the 26th. And so, you know what?
On the 26th, meet and greet is on.
You know what about the 26th?
27th.
My identical twin grandsons are scheduled to be born on the 26th.
That's exciting.
Yes, but we're leaving for Nashville that day.
It's okay. You can FaceTime.
Yeah. So I had a conversation with my son and my daughter-in-law, and I was like, I will cancel. And they were like, no. You go, you do your thing. Her family's all going to be in town. And so I said, well, her family's not from around here, and we're going to be able to be here for the babies all the time. So maybe I should just give them this time anyway.
That sounds nice.
And then we'll just go to Nashville. So that's what we're doing. I feel like, I don't know how I feel about that, but we're going to be in Nashville. So we are coming. Get ready. The store is going to be open to the public. So if you're in the area and you're not going to the Nashville Craft Retreat, which, by the way, there are only 3 seats left in that Nashville Craft Retreat. So if you want to get in, now's the time.
I'm excited.
Are you excited? April is actually attending the Craft Retreat and not working that weekend. And I don't know how she got me to agree to that, because we will need her.
I just batted my eyes.
Is that what it was? You batted your eyelashes?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Probably
well,
not.
We need her desperately because we're down a couple of people from last year. But, she wants to go and do it with her friend. And so I suppose we can let her do that. She said she'd work a little bit.
They did?
Yeah.
And I'm going to help load and unload and all those things.
Yeah.
The heavy parts.
Yeah. That's good. Okay. Talking about the Nashville Craft Retreat. So again, we're going to be open to the public. The hours should be posted on the Nashville Craft Retreat site, but you'll be seeing some ads coming out from us as well. Kevin Hill, we're still counting on you. All right. The August retreat, we've been getting some more ticket sales. So if you're interested in the August retreat, we are still offering early bird pricing right now at $6.99. And then if you book your room at the Unicoi Lodge, which is basically the same price as you can get at any of the other local hotels, and then you'll be right there on site with us. If you book your room there, we'll give you an additional $100 off, so it takes it down to $5.99. Also, we have crop spaces available as well. So if you go onto our website, you go to classes and you find the August retreat, you'll also see that we are offering crop spaces. So if you don't want to come to the classes and you don't want to, be part of the classes with Catherine Pooler and all that kind of stuff, and you just want a place to come and crop and do that, then we are offering crop spaces as well. So take a look at that. Understand that the crop spaces are just the crop spaces, so it doesn't include all the goodies that you get if you come to the actual educational retreat. On the educational retreat, we're also offering an installment plan, so $99 down, and then we split up your payments from now through the end of July for however that works. Harvest Fling, October 3rd and 4th. We still have a few seats in. That's the mini retreat that we do right here in the store. And so think about getting registered for that. And then today's new product showcase code is MARKET20. MARKET 20. Market 20.
I wonder why.
I wonder, can we switch cameras?
Oh, we
And I think I'm going to actually show you some new products. I'm going to actually show you one new collection, and then I'm going to let the girls do the rest. Was that, I shouldn't have said that, like saying the girls, is that like politically incorrect?
You know what?
Yeah.
Meh.
Nah, okay. All right, so we're
That
going to
was a
switch. Meh.
Meh.
Meh. Meh. So we are going to let Princess April and Glitter Goblin, that is not at all politically incorrect. We're going to let them show you the rest. All right, there we go. So, which paper did she want me to show?
That one.
This one over here?
The one that's got the most things.
This one? All righty.
That one got the most things? Oh, yes, it does.
Is this? Yeah, this is the one she wanted me to show. So here, you want to start opening those for me? All righty. Not all of them, but many of them. Okay. So 49 in Market, we have several new collections for 49 in Market 4 to show you today.
Maybe that's why it's in Market.
And the reason they're letting me show this one is we need to unzoom.
That's why? Because we need to unzoom?
Yes, we need to unzoom. Where's the zoomy?
Did you get it?
No, this isn't the zoom.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Can you unzoom? Ah, there, perfect. Thank, right there. Thank you. It's funny, I taught them how to do all of this, and now I don't know how to do it anymore.
I know.
All right. So this one is called Faded Memory Lane, and she took my paper, so I don't know what it is. 12. That's it. It's only $12.99. Are you sure?
Yeah.
What's that?
Oh, wait. Yeah, $12.99.
Oh, look at that. Okay. Sorry. All right. This is called the Faded Memory Lane, and this collection pack is absolutely amazing. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love it. When they were showing it to me yesterday, I just fell in love with it. $12.99. You get 8 double-sided papers, one of each design, plus a bonus sheet on the reverse. So I'm going to show you these. Look at that little stamps of the flowers. So pretty. This great little background in here. Love it, love it, love it. Look at this paper. It's amazing. I gotta move that over just a little. Oh, look who's on with us. Alex is on. Hello, Alex from Head Talk Hollow. How are you?
Hello.
Hello. We've missed you. We've been kind of stalking you a little bit on Facebook, so we kind of see what you're doing, but it's nice to see you. All right, so 49 Market. Look at this paper. Look at these. I think these are called cone flowers, right?
Yes.
I love them.
AKA Daisy.
They're beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then this side. Love it, love it. Like this paper is just unbelievable to me. And I'll tell you what, I don't know if the camera is really capturing it, but it actually looks 3-dimensional, doesn't it? Princess?
Yeah, it does.
I mean, it's really, really amazing. Stories woven from love thread. Oh, so beautiful. All right. I know. Look at that. Oh, so pretty. This paper is it's probably some of my favorite paper that I've seen in years.
No, it's gorgeous.
It is gorgeous. I love it. I love it. Tell me what you all are thinking about this paper. Isn't that amazing?
I'm thinking, yeah, might want to buy it.
So I think Goblin said we have some of this paper in stock right now and some in a box on the way. So go ahead and order. We'll ship by the end of next week. Look at that. I love it because these flowers actually have the like little stampy background stuff on the petals. I don't know if you can see that in the camera, so let me try and bring it a little bit closer so you can see it. Can you guys see that? Really cool. I love it. I love it. It's so pretty. Barbie says Conehead Daisies, not to be confused with the Conehead show that used to be on TV.
Oh my gosh, that's
Do you remember
so,
those?
yes, I do.
Who remembers the Coneheads that were on TV?
They were like the dorkiest.
Was it Dan Aykroyd?
I think so.
I think so too. Yeah. All right, look at this. This is so beautiful. I love this paper. I told you, Diane. I told you were gonna love it.
I even called you and showed you, Diane. So
Told me
no excuses.
She told me, I called her and I was like, have you seen the new 49 market paper? She's like, yes, April called me. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Just amazing. I love it. It's so pretty. I know I'm going really slow and Goblin's probably over there getting mad at me, but it's so pretty.
We get so much paper.
With the music background. I know, I'm gonna go fast, I promise. Okay. There. Oh, yay. Okay, moving on.
Okay, look,
There we go. Okay, there, see, ledger papers. Okay,
And
so isn't that
that's the
beautiful?
6x8 version.
All right, 6x8 version. Don't worry, Barbie. I'm not going to go through. So same papers. The 6x8 has 9 double-sided papers, 3 of each design, plus a bonus sheet on the reverse of the cup. Okay. Then it also has what they call the solids collection pack, and it's not
So
really solids, but they're so cool. I'll go through them fast. I promise. Look at that. Oh,
I know I bought one.
I didn't see that
And
the other day.
Well, that's because there's only none left. That one's actually treeless.
Oh, so, but do we have more on order?
Yeah.
Okay. So we should have these on pre-order then. It
I
should be
believe so.
open for pre-order. Okay. These are the solids. They're
They're
not really
gorgeous.
solids. Oh, look, somebody spilled something.
Oh no! How dare they? Messy, messy people.
Oh, this paper and the quality of it is so incredible too. This cardstock quality is really nice. Yeah, that is. Okay. There. Oops, I know I'm going fast. I'm getting yelled at.
Nobody's yelling. There's no yelling in baseball.
They're yelling. They just don't want to admit it.
Barbie's twitching.
Yeah. Okay. Deciding whether I should say, hey, Barbie, invoice me. I think you just said it. All right. So then as part of that collection, there's also rub-ons.
Two different sets.
2 different sets of rub-ons. This is one set right here. Take a look at those. And for those of you who don't know, the 49 Market rub-ons are some of the best rub-ons, the best quality rub-ons out there.
Yes.
Look at that. Oh, this. Oh, as a matter of fact, here is a sample of something that April made. She used one of those rub-ons right here. Look at this that she made. Isn't this incredible? Oh my goodness. Wow. So beautiful. So beautiful. She used Catherine Pooler's shimmers here. Oh, this thing is amazing. Amazing. Good job, April.
Thanks. You gotta pull that little tab out though.
I did.
No, this one.
This one. Oh. Okay.
Because that's part of the junk journal set.
Look, it's part of the junk journal set, which I haven't shown you yet, but I'm trying to hurry because they're yelling at me. You don't hear them because they do it silently.
It's because we didn't do it.
Here's the other set of rub-ons here, and this one only has 2.
No, I think that one has 3 pages.
It does have 3, but I only have 2 that I'm showing. It does have 3, but
Oh, wait a minute. What did I
oh,
do?
yeah, I don't
No,
know.
that one has
3.
Yeah. Where's the other one? It must be stuck in there. It's stuck in there.
Oh, it's stuck in there. Oh, it's right there. But that's the one right there. All right, so this one is which rub-on is this? 35650 is this one. All right, there you go. Then they have cello stickers, guys, with that match the same collection. Cello stickers, faded memory lane. Look at the little mushrooms, butterflies, the film strips. And let me tell you something. This is so cool. When I say cello stickers, I mean cello stickers. Like they're see-through, they're clear, guys. And I don't know if I can actually show you this on the camera, but look, they are clear. Look at that. Oh, so amazing. I love these cello stickers. They are $5.99, the Faded Memory cello stickers. Then we have the junk journal set, $11.99. This again is the Faded Memory Lane. And I'm going to show you some of these pieces that are in this set. Look at this. How many pieces does it say? 93. There are 93 pieces in this set for $11.99. Big pieces, little pieces, folded pieces. Look at this. Unbelievable. Oh, Petite Story, Treasured, Reverie. Oh my gosh. Look at the little musical backgrounds on them. Oh my goodness. Amazing, amazing, amazing. All right, that is the junk journal set, and it is $11.99. So that is the Faded Memory 49 and market set. We had a customer in here last week that said, do you ever get 49 and market? And I said, of course we do. And so now we've got 4 sets of it because we really loved all their new stuff this time. So we have 4 different collections that we're going to show you. So I'm going to turn this over to the princess.
Okay.
Okay, and have fun.
Hey. All right. Our next collection is called Artful Moments. This one is $15.99. It includes 10 double-sided sheets and 1 of each design. Look at that. Gonna go quick because there is also a pad of this paper, but it's a little different.
Yeah, and we still have a salty demo to do. So.
Yeah.
And I went too long, I know.
Yeah. Look at how pretty this is. Oh, I just love it. Love it. Love it. All of it. You guys don't buy it today. It's going home with me. Okay, so there is one part that is $15.99. And then the pad is $23.99. This one has 24 pages, 2 of each design. Look at that. And then this ledger on the back. Oh, it's so pretty. All the colors. And guess what? If you didn't guess it already, it's Vicky Booten. Look at those flitterbys. Okay, that's to the second round. Okie dokie. $23.99, 24 pages. All right, and then we got some We Are Maker eyelets. 60 of them for $3.99, and there are 4 different colors. This one's considered the cool metals. I don't know if you can actually see them. Okay, and then we got a new Lisa Horton nested die of the octagons. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them in there for $24.95. And then we also got her nested squares with the stitch edge. 7 again for $24.95. Largest one is 3 3/4, and the largest on the octagon is 3.6. And then we got some Hero Transfer. This one is calligraphy. Oh, and it's in another wrapper, so I'm not going to open this one, but isn't that pretty? Just for some background, maybe focal. And you get, doesn't say. It says multiple sheets. That's specific. Multiple sheets for $5.99. Well, now since they don't want to tell me how many sheets, now I'm going to open it. Because we need to know. Okay, 2 sheets for $5.99. And they are the same. Okay. And then we got some rub-ons from Spellbinders. 2 sheets for $5.99. Look at this. How precious. Great birthday ones. I mean, you can even use some of those for not birthday. You can use all of them for not birthday. It's beautiful. 2 of those for $5.99 called Happiest Days. Put that away afterwards. And then if Barbie were nearby, she should bring me her pages of this. Hers is open. So $10.99 for this holographic paper. And it is 5 sheets, 116 pounds. And let me tell you what, you cannot stare at these for too long. Some of them look 3D. There's a bubbly one. It looks really cool. And it would be great for like a champagne pitcher. Oh, look, there's Barbie. It's like she heard me.
She's on delay out on my computer, so sorry I'm late, peeps.
Look at that one. It's very geoid.
That one I call oil spill.
And the bubbles.
Those are champagne bubbles. Or bath bubbles.
Disco. Need some disco in your life? And then this guy.
Etch a sketch.
Yeah. Brush stroke, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Brush stroke's better.
So those are fun. I don't think I'd use a whole sheet of it. Maybe use it as little accents, but you know, you do you. And then Spellbinders came out with this handicraft tool set, $24.99. It says ideal for die cuts, sequins, embellishments, and more. You get 4 different tools, 2 replacement tips. So there is a pointy tool, a pickup tool, a nudger tool, and then your tweezers. These are $24.99. And if you want to try them out, come to the store because we have them open. Okay, the next 49 and Market collection is called From the Garden. It is 8 double-sided sheets for $12.99. It too is beautiful. Gonna do it quick so I don't get scolded by Barbie.
I'm not scolding.
I know you're not. As
Melody's just paranoid. She
look
make
at
a
that.
step up.
That's Birdie. It's got the music notes, light roses in it. You know, I used to like all clean and even, and I don't like that anymore. Give me the messy collage, stamped background, all that fun. I think it's Barbie's fault. Maybe it's Diane's fault. Damn it, Diane.
I think Diane on that one.
Yeah, I think she started it for me.
I'll accept the blame for a lot of your spending, but your style.
My style has changed. Look at that. It looks like it's a book in there. Sort of, kind of. Okay, so that is the 12 by 12. And there is also a 6 by 8 of the same. It has 9 double-sided sheets and 3 of each design, and then a bonus sheet in the back cover. I don't know what the bonus sheet looks like. Let's see. Oh, well, the bonus sheet is like bricks. So that's fun. Okay. And then the last collection that we have to show you is Through the Looking Glass, because the world cannot get enough of the Alice Wonderland thingy-majiggers. Okay, $12.99 for 8 sheets. If I can pick up the sheet. Look at that, so pretty. Look at the little mouser. Got his hands up. I said under. Yeah, right there. I mean, bunny. My bad. It's a bunny.
It's Bonbon.
It's adorable. It is. Oh, and I missed this. Look at the frog. And the frog's got a mouse friend. Did you see the mouse friend? No. Look at the little mouse friend.
Oh.
And there's a sleepy mouse.
Mouse with mushrooms.
Okay. And then a bingo card. Another mouse with mushroom and a birdie. It's the same one. Okay. And Alice with a bird. Oh, that's pretty. It is beautiful. That would be fun to like put acetate over top of that and make it a shaker. Ooh, that's smart. Look at that ledger. I'm not so smart. I just see things now. I hear things too, but shh, don't tell anybody. You might want to keep that to yourself. Too late. Ooh, I love this page. That's fun. There's a froggy. Maybe he's a toad. I don't know the difference. He's cute. It's beautiful paper. Beautiful paper. Oh my goodness. Look at the little trash panda.
He's reading a book.
You can't call him a trash panda though. He's too cute.
He is adorable.
Okay, so that is it for the paper on that. We do also have a
6x8.
6x8 that has 27 sheets, 9 of each. And this one does have a little bit different because there are some solids in it.
No.
But very similar. And then it does also have, you know what? Barbie just ran away. Let's see this package. She won't notice. Oh my gosh. We'll just flip really quick. See, there's solid. Oh, this one is a different page. Oh, that's adorable. I don't even know which way it just came from. Oh, that's pretty, pretty, pretty. There's another solid. Oh, that's a different one too. Oh, I think they're kind of meant to be tags. I like the smaller package better. Because I like these little tags that are in here. Okay, sorry, I digress. So that package is $12.99. And then the ephemera that goes with this, I'm sorry, the rub-ons that go with this, you get 3 sheets for $11.99. And oh, there's the little bunny, which is hands up. And the little mouse sleeping. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, I love it. Discovery is a way of seeing. The day is full of findings. Beauty hides in the usual. Okay, I love it. Love it all. If you want it, you better get it, my friends. And it is Barbie's turn. She is going to demo for you.
Okay. So listen, if we run out of the stuff that you want, just let us know and we will order more. This is so brand new that I think I'm pretty sure we can still get all of it. Oh geez, Kevin, we're not starting over. But the highlight is the 49 in Market collection called Faded Memories. It's really pretty.
I don't know.
Okay, so today's demo is brought to you via David Rutenberg. Well, I mean, he's not going to be here, but this is what started it. So David Rutenberg the other day on his YouTube channel was showing the different effects that you can get if you add salt to watercolor. So what he was doing was taking watercolor paper, putting the watercolor paint on, and then adding salt, setting it aside to dry. Now, people, this is one that you have to let dry naturally. If you turn your heat tools onto the salt, all you're going to do is salt your carpet. Okay, it's just going to go flying everywhere. So you're going to want to, for those of you who are impatient, this is something that you do at night and you go to bed and then take the salt off in the morning. Or, you know, you get up in the morning and you do it, you go run your errands, you go to work, you come back, take the salt off later. Just leave it alone. Just don't touch it. Okay. Don't touch it until it's good and dry. I know I say this for April and some of the rest of you who I've met too, just, the patience on you. And I get it because this is why I give you the advice to do these tricks, the do it, then go to bed, the do it, then go run your errands, because I myself am not a patient person. Okay. I can't stand to wait in lines. I eat dinner with the old people at 4:30. If I'm going to a restaurant, I like to be if I'm going out for lunch, I like to be there at 11 before the crowd sets in. I don't like lines. I can't stand it. But anyway, so first, before we start the demo, April forgot to show you this. So this is a new die from Spellbinders. It is a purse, and I'm not sure, April, that we have this on the new product showcase. Can you get that in a second?
Yes, I will.
Okay. And then this is a card that April made with it. And the purse itself is cute, but I love her background. All those different colors of stamping and all the different shapes she's got going there. And life is short. Buy the purse.
Amen.
Just go ahead and get what you want, because can't take it with you, right?
Right.
So anyway, here's what happened. David Rudenberg was doing this demo, and people were asking him questions. Well, what kind of salt did you use? And blah, 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 blah. If he ever answered that, I didn't see the answer. Maybe he answered it in a follow-up video or whatever. But anyway, it led me to doing my own experimenting so that I could answer those questions for you. All right, so I have 3 different kinds of salt, okay? And these are just generic, like Walmart brand or whatever. I've got coarse sea salt. So this stuff is pretty big and chunky. You can see it. It's chunkier than like Tim Holtz rock candy. Then I've got fine sea salt. So also sea salt, but a little bit smaller pieces. And then I have plain old table salt, just in a weird shaker that happened to be clean when I needed it. Okay, so here I have done the 3 different kinds of salt. So I've got the coarse sea salt at the top, the fine sea salt in the middle, and the table salt at the bottom. It does all make marks, okay? So it just depends on the look you want. All right, you get the bigger chunks from the coarse sea salt, and then some smaller ones from the fine sea salt, and some really, really fine little dots from the table salt. Okay, and I have that same thing for you here in the blues and greens. So it's I think too, the darker your ink, the easier it is to see. So here at the top is your coarse salt. You can see the bigger chunks, especially on this. Oh, and this is oxide spray. Both of these were oxide sprays. Okay. And so what I did, guys, is I've done this with a whole bunch of different kinds of inks, because, usually you see this done with watercolor, but I thought, well,
Okay, friends, I'm sorry to interrupt.
oh, we have an interruption.
I need to change the camera to the other computer because this computer is about to die. So excuse our blackout for one moment.
We'll be back.
I think they can still hear you.
Oh, I'll keep talking.
They just can't see
I'm
you.
good at talking. But anyway, the darker your ink colors, the more effect. That's okay. And I knew, oh, what was I going to say? Oh, anyway, I got to thinking, if it works with watercolors, wouldn't it work with water reactive inks? So I tried it with the oxide sprays, which,
oh, there it
is what I just showed you. I also tried it with oxide inks.
Thank you. Sorry.
Just like, blending. So this is Distress with the chunky salt. Ooh, I've got this weird April. Oh no, why? It's doing the green screen background. Look at that.
That is so weird.
So all my green's blocked out. But anyway, this is
you know why?
Oxide, just
because it's set for that setting.
Blended on. Okay, so we'll be okay. I don't have very much green in this. Anyway, so this is oxide blended on with a blending brush, and then the chunky sea salt. And this is Lisa Horton interference inks, those shiny, shimmery inks. There you can see the shine and shimmer a little bit, with some fine sea salt. Okay. And then this is oxide and sea salt. Sorry, that's green at the top, but you can see the other effects there at the bottom part. It's pretty chunky. And then even though VersaFine isn't really as water reactive, it still worked. And I used the fine sea salt on this. And so, but whereas the other ones, the salt seemed to take away color, this sort of put like some white marks in the middle and pulled the ink up around the outside. So all of these that I'm showing you, all the ones that I except for the very, very first two, the first two I sprayed with oxide sprays, but these others I've just blended on with blending brushes, just regular old blending brushes. And then this one was oxide spray, and I used all of the salt. I started off by putting chunky on. Now I will say this, the chunky, if you don't have your paper pretty flat, you know, when you get it so wet, it does tend to bow up. It will roll off. Okay. There's not a lot for it to grip to, so it went rolling. But anyway, I used chunky, and then I filled in with the fine sea salt, and then I filled in with table salt. So I have all kinds of textures and things. And this is the technique that I've ended up liking the most, is putting all three of them together. All right, and then here I used spritz. Okay. So that turned out interesting. This is a blue and brown spritz. I can't remember what particular colors, maybe weathered wood and tea dye, with the coarse salt. Okay. And then that's with the fine sea salt. And that is with the table salt. So you can see those pretty distinct. All right. So then, of course, you know, they make fun of me because I don't like to waste things. So I'm brushing this salt off, and I wanted to contain the pieces of salt that I was brushing off. You know, I don't want them scattering all over the place. So I grabbed a little tray. You know, I've got one of these doodads in my house where I have a whole bunch of little drawers. So I just grabbed a little empty drawer, and I started brushing the salt off into it. And so what happened then is I ended up collecting all these little bits of clear salt and colored salt. So I threw them in a jar, and then I saw where David Rudenberg had, well, you can't even see it, but you know what I'm saying. Here we go. Nice chunks of little, mostly clear, but little bits of color. You know, the color comes off onto the salt. So David Rudenberg at the end of his video had just put some of the colored salt on white paper and set it aside, you know, to see what would happen. And I never saw the result of that, but I tried it myself. And so here I've got it where I just put some picket fence spray on this one. Okay. And then added the colored salt, and the salt's not on here anymore. I mean, there might be a little bit here and there, and that's just a little booger the way the paint came out, but it did leave some color and texture. So that was fun. And then here it is on a light yellow, maybe antique linen or colored, not colored, scattered straw. So you can reuse your salt and just keep going. And then here's where I had a, oh, nope, that's green. Never mind. Let's try the orange and see if you can see that. So I had yellow in the middle and put a little orange around the outside, and then put the colored salt on. And you can't see it that well in the camera, but there's just little tiny dots like right here of blue and some different colors that came off from that. All right. So, and then I've continued experimenting. Let's see. This was Lisa Horton interference ink that I did last night. And I think, guys, that honestly, the Lisa Horton interference ink, for whatever reason, has the greatest effect in what I've seen so far. And I did do a Catherine Pooler one too, but I can't find it. I think I left it at home, and it works as well. So sorry, that's green, but you can see, and this was, oh, this was all the salt poured on. So there's some big chunks, some little chunks, everything in between. This one is VersaFine. I did these last night, so I'm just now taking the salt off here this morning. So this one's VersaFine, and you can see that. I think it's Hawthorne Rose and Warm Breeze and a little bit of sand dune there in the middle. This one is Oxide with all of the different salts. Honestly, I think the blending the oxide on has the smallest effect. The oxide sprays have a little bit bigger effect. There still is some texture there, but it's not as much as you see in some of the others. And then here was another one where I just spread some antique linen on this one and then added some of the colored salts. So you can, oh, there we go. You can see that. So I can do all kinds of things with that. And then this last one from last night is, this is Maker Hive, Maker Forte, Snow Flurries. Yeah, I'm sorry. Words coming out in the wrong order. So that is the Snow Flurries spread on. I think I actually just mushed that. I just took the ink pad and turned it upside down, but it took a lot of the color.
I think that's my favorite.
That was fun. All right, let's see. Tried a couple others this morning. I won't make you watch them all, but this one was spritz. Okay, and you can still see the chunks of salt on there. And I just put regular white. Oh, geez. Okay, so yeah, this one's not dry enough yet, but I just smeared it. But right there on the edge, above the smear, you can see all kinds of texture there. And I'll shake some of this off, but I don't want to get it all off with my thumb. This is mica sprays. We don't have mica sprays for sale anymore, but if you still own some, that's fun too. All right, so listen, here's all I did, guys. Let me get well, these are still just soaking wet. So let me just move this.
Just move them.
Let me just move these.
Just
Hang on.
move them.
Hang on.
I could have taken for you.
I'll take them.
But
I'm not there yet.
Can I
Okay.
take what you need?
Did you take all the sprays? Why did you do that?
I thought you were done with that.
Oh,
Here has the sprays.
definitely let me have the water bottle first.
Okay.
All right, let's. I'm sorry. April's getting excited about cleaning up. All right, so here I've got one that is versifying, and here is Lisa Horton interference ink with all the shimmers, and here is just some oxide. That green's rough. Okay, so all I'm gonna do is just take my regular spray bottle. I'm gonna get all my salts lined up and the lid's off and everything open. And I'm gonna get these pretty soaking wet. All right, here's my theory. I wet the paper first. I add the salt on, and then I spray it again a little bit. I'm theorizing that just getting the salt good and wet really kind of helps. But I haven't tried it with leaving the salt dry on top either. So one of the things then, with the whole patience and waiting for it to dry is that I am truly soaking this paper. I mean, it is getting soaking wet. So, and then one of the things I want you to notice too is some of the effect does come from the water itself because these are water reactive inks. So I noticed when I started spraying the other day that the water started, of course, pushing the colors together. So anyway, spraying, soaking, totally soaking all of this, adding my chunky salt. And see, this paper's already dry. That's part of the problem. And so it's just rolling off. Like if it had stayed wet, I'm going to try to get it a little bit more wet and add some fine sea salt. Okay, come on. And of course, if you're using a sticky grid sheet that's holding your paper a little bit more flat, or if you put a ball of tape underneath to hold the paper a little bit more flat. Okay, I'm spraying a little bit more water here so my table salt will stick down. And then I'm just throwing some table salt down. And one last spray to get that table salt working. And that's it, really. I'll leave until the end of the workday. All right. And we are running out of time here. So I pre-sprayed the inks, and I was going to show you a few live, but we're pretty much out of time. So anyway, that's what it is. It's a matter of preference. It is not watercolor paper. Okay, so I did originally start with watercolor paper. When I used watercolor the first day I was working with this, and I don't know if it was because of the texture of the paper or if it was because of the watercolor paint itself, but the salt was hard. Yes, Lynn, probably spraying the back would help it flatten, but the salt was hard to get off the watercolor paper. Like you had to scrape it pretty good. And then I ended up laying it flat and taking an old gift card and just scraping the salt off, because otherwise it was staying there. This is the ScrappyShak premium cardstock, which is a very smooth cardstock. And so it's wet. Okay, guys, it's wet to the touch, but it's going to last as long as I don't go around right now while it's still soaking wet and bend it and twist it and things like that. I'm really just adding salt. So it's that paper, which seems to hold up fine for this process. Okay. And I've made it ATC size, and I've made A2 card size. But if you wanted, especially if you were doing sprays, if you wanted to just spray an entire piece of paper and then cut it up, that would work. You could get a whole bunch of backgrounds at once. All that good kind of thing. All right. Any more questions? Melanie's going to take over and say goodbye. Oh, let me out.
Hello, hi. Princess is here.
I was not trying to be on the camera.
But you were, so there's that.
I was trying not to be.
Oh, I hope you guys had fun. Wasn't that fun about the salt? Kevin, did you like that? I know you came in late, but you know, it is what it is. Go back and catch the beginning. So wasn't it fun? I thought it was great. Also, and I put in the text that if you have the Sizzix Stamp and Stencil tool or the registration press tool from Sizzix Studio, they're the same thing. If you have either one of those, that has sticky paper in it too, so you could have put those on sticky paper. Lynn, you're probably right. Spraying the back would have helped the paper flatten, but I think if you're using some kind of like sticky grid, that's probably going to help you the most. So,
or afterwards, just put some weight on it.
Yeah. Anyway, it was fun. It was something different and unique. And April keeps trying to get in the camera. There.
No, I don't.
You're welcome to come with me. Come on up here.
You're doing great.
I know for some reason we weren't on the Crafting with Fury YouTube site today, so we're gonna try and figure that out for next week. And I don't know why we weren't, but no, we don't sell salt, guys. You can go to the store and buy salt. Okay, so it was fun. We had a great time. Our Top 5 Friday came out yesterday, so look on our Facebook page for that, as well as on our blog, because it is on the new and improved ScrappyShak blog. So look there, and then remember the 25% off paper sale ends today. Your Market 20 ends tomorrow. And then Tuesday, we have a fun, exciting Try It Tuesday coming for you. Yes, kosher for Passover, of course. We have a fun Try It Tuesday coming for you on Tuesday. And so we will see you guys next Saturday.